How are we doing today? So today is the day, right? You ready? Right then, so as promised, this is something that has been a long time coming. It's something that I've been dying to get done for months. Well, for a long time really. But what I wanted to do was I wanted to give you guys one final look around the absolute mess that is my workshop. Now, I'm very pleased to have it. I'm very blessed to have what we have, but it needs a tidy up. And I need an update with it. I'm getting fed up, man. Last final look. Are you ready? Ready? When somebody says vision doesn't matter, it really does. Because when you're confronted with this amount of mess, you need to have that vision in here. Keep moving forward and to focus the mind, Focus the mind. I'm going home. I should do some more tomorrow. Catch you then. Okay, cool. So this is what we've got at the moment, right? We've got router table, sanding station, and this is where the weighing area is going to be for all the parcels and bits and pieces. I don't know if you can see, this has already got a bow on it. I only popped it on here last night. Good old MDF, right? So we need to lip this to support it. I've got to put some brackets in the back because obviously it's still a little bit loose. Need a shelf that's going to go across here, a couple uprights. I've got the hole to drill for the router. I need to put a router template or like a router base in here that I can attach the router to, drill a hole for the up and down bit. What else do I need to do? Oh, and I've got to cut some slots and build a fence and put that on there, and that's all going to be custom. I'm not going to use any T-track. I saw a guy who did it with bits of wood and some bolts and stuff, so I'm going to try that. Maybe I'll use the laser machine, get that involved, and we'll see. But yeah, hopefully I'm going to get this done in the next 2 or 3 hours, maybe 3. If I do 3 hours, that lets me home at 6 o'clock. So that's going to be a bit of a push, but that's what we're going to do. Right, so first things first, I'm going to cut timber and slot that in there. So give me a second and we'll be back. so time lapse ran out. This is where we're at. Sorry if I'm in a rush, because I am in a bit of a rush. But you can see here, I don't know if you can see that, it touches this top corner. Touches this top corner in the back here. Touches this edge that runs along here. So I'm happy with that. Maybe a mil or two out, but I mean, like, it's a workshop, so it's not like I'm making high-end kitchen cabinets and I've got to stick a granite lid on there or something, is it? So this will work. This will work. So most important thing is everything's leveled up. All my uprights, my end panels are all leveled up. They're all vertical. Well, everything's plumb, everything's level, apart from this top, which has got a massive bow in it. We're gonna take off and lip, and then I'm gonna put the shelf in down here, and then maybe we can get onto the actual route table stuff. So yeah, that's what we'll do now. This is why we do a test, eh? So yeah, all the holes work, just need to sort out that one there. So I'm gonna get that done, get it cut out with acrylic, and see where we're at. So we're done! I mean, we're sorted, we're finished! Maybe. Almost. Like, nearly. Not really. Well, sort of. Let's have a look around, and then I'll talk you through it and tell you why we're at where we're at and how we go from here. Alright, should we do that then? Ready? So here we go, look. Hey? Check this out, man. I am really pleased with this. Now look, right? It's not 100% finished. We didn't get the drawers done. We've not got like the bits and pieces done underneath the table. We've not got a few things done. But we've got an awesome like foundation for where we're gonna be, right? So I'll set the camera up and we'll have a look. So before I walk you through it, what do you reckon? Eh? I don't know if you noticed, but I'm quite pleased with it. I needed to change, man. We all need to change sometimes, don't we? And I needed things to be a little bit neater, tidier, easier for me to get to. And this is where we're at. So yes, right, like I said, starting point. This here, this is the foundation for the next step, I guess. It makes it sound like so important, and it's not. I called it a journey earlier on, and I was just like, what on earth? What journey? What a load of rubbish. So, basically, why haven't I got certain things done? First and foremost, as much as I love doing YouTube, as much as I love doing, all the bits and pieces we do, this is a business, you've got to make money. So ultimately, what happened was we were said, right, this is going to happen, it's going to happen, it's going to happen. We kept getting put off because we had no work on. We didn't have anything booked in for a few weeks, and we're like, right, good, we're going to smash it. And then we started. So I think it was like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we pulled everything out, right, took everything off the walls, stopped the ability to work, because I dismantled all the, well, I didn't dismantle it, but I took all the tape off and the ducting, we had to move everything around. And then we came in on Monday morning and there's a whole stack of work. And so I've been trying to do little bits here and there in between doing the work, and it's been an absolute pain in the butt. So I think the plan is to involve you guys a lot more in me getting this place sorted, up and running. And I'm going to do a lot, well, I'm hoping to do more short videos where like there might be like 3 to 5 or maybe 10 minutes long, you never know, do you? Not with me. But yeah, so this is where we're at. I've got the machinery moved around in the corner, everything's set up, and I don't have to screw around with it because I hate screwing around with things. I just want to be able to walk up, hit a button and go. So the Y piece for the sander has been dropped down because I ran out of hose, and hose is really expensive at the moment, and you've got to buy 10 metres worth, and I don't need 10 metres. So I thought we'll drop it down. I've got some spare ducting, so that's what we've done over there. Again, tied it all in, made it a little bit easier for Michelle and Faith to work when they're in here. Moved the big extractor over, brought the drill press over to this side because that works better with my flow of work. Then I've built a new router table, which isn't finished. We're going to have I'm thinking we're going to have drawers underneath, but you guys let me know what you think we need to do with that. Put a new sander station. Again, I'm thinking about drawers or cabinet underneath that. We've obviously put the French cleats upon the wall because I want to be able to try and store some more of my tools and the stuff that I get hold of all the time. I just want to be able to walk up and grab it because again, it's all about the flow, right? The stopping, the starting, the looking for stuff. Some days I swear I spend hours looking for things, which is ridiculous. Obviously we have the new miter saw, which I'm quite pleased with for what it is. I'll do a video on that at some point soon because I really enjoy it. And for the price, like my mind's blown really, to be honest with you. Radio lamp saw sat there on the side. I think I'm going to do a video. I think I'm going to restore that, get it working, see if it's going to work. Because ultimately what I need is a dado stack. That's really what I'm after, is I need something with a dado stack to cut certain things for us when I'm doing gates, and that would make my life a whole boatload easier. It can be done with the lumberjack, but obviously with the dado stack, it just seems to be a bit easier for me, to be honest with you. But we're going to do some bits and pieces with it, try and get that sorted out. Move the drill station around, move the pegboard over, put a bunch more stuff up on the walls. And yeah, I'm really happy with it. I feel like we've got a lot more space. This is a problem, if I'm honest with you. This table here, it looks gorgeous. I really like it with the Danish oil. However, we have an issue in that it's not big enough for what I need. Now, it's 6 foot by 4 foot, which some of you would laugh, you know, and don't get me wrong, we started out in like an 8 to 10 garage, so I understand that this is like a laugh, but for some of you, but for us, if I want to build, say, like somebody comes to me and they say, hey, look, I want some 6 foot gates and I want them to fill a 10 foot span. So I need to be able to have a 6 foot by 5 foot gate on here with clamping room all the way around it. This isn't going to work. So my 2 options, I think at the moment, or 3 options maybe, are to buy loads more clamps, which is going to be expensive, or to build another table. And in reality, I think this was just a sheet of CDX, which is like not expensive, maybe 40 quid, 35, 40 quid for me, and a couple pieces of moisture resistant MDF, again not mad expensive at the moment. So maybe build another one of these, turn it to the side, turn it 90 degrees and have 2 next to each other. It's not really going to impact anything because like I've taken this leaf off here and now there's loads of room in there. And the same goes for this. So there was clamps, build another table, or build some like extension leaves that pop out. But my concern is like how I do the clamping for the gates is I use wedges. So I use blocks and wedges. So obviously if I've got a wide or a long gate on here, and I've got a leaf that pops up with some hinges or however to do it, as I clamp in, or as I knock those wedges in, that's going to put a huge amount of force on pulling those hinges apart. So I don't really know how that would work. I've not really wrapped my head around it yet. You know, I could get away with maybe like 6 to 8 fire door hinges because they're rated for like 100, 120 kilos each. So maybe that'll work. But I don't know, what do you think? What do you think, guys? You tell me. because the hive mind is better than mine, right? I think, to be honest. Quite fancy, I don't know if you can see, but I'm going to stick a big sign up here. The big The Natural Workshop one. I think that's going to be awesome. Maybe CNC it out, or I don't know, do it out of like pallet boards, or do pallet boards and then do not like an inlay but carve the middle out, or I don't know, what do you reckon? But we'll have to see. I don't know. I'm just going to take it as it comes, do the work, and try and save as much money as possible. So this is the Y piece, right? So originally it was up here, and what we've done is we've dropped it down because this stuff is really expensive. Where am I playing? Oh, this stuff is really expensive. So what we do is we put solid connections on the top here, but we keep this, we keep these unconnected so that, I mean, in all honesty, what's going to happen is the suction's going to pull it down on there anyway, but we keep it loose in case anything gets stuck on there, and we just want to like clean it off. Create a little bit of screw storage and nail storage, because I'll be honest, I'm forever searching for stuff, and like I keep saying, I waste so much time. So all the common stuff that I use is on there. The rest of the gear is all in my metal like trade pack box, and that thing is beautiful. Sorting this out here has meant that all of this has been cleaned out. Obviously we've got the Makitas, the lumberjack, and the little DeWalt's, so that's made things a little bit nicer. Now we do still have a lot of work in terms of painting, because Michelle hasn't done the painting yet, but because I hate painting, I especially hate painting breeze blocks. I think what we're going to do is we might leave this for when the weather warms up a little bit, and we'll open up the doors and windows, get the airless out, and spray everything down, because that'll just be so much easier to vent everywhere. Still a lot of work to do, I know, but we're getting there. We are getting there. We're heading in the right direction, and that is what matters. So you tell me what you think, right? I really like, personally, I know I say I'm all about function over form, but I really like how all the MDF tops look against the blue, how all the cladding, or the cleats, sorry, they look against the blue. I think it looks quite nice. So yes, so that's basically it. So this is where we're at. I've got a whole bunch of work to do, but this is my foundation now. This is where I'm going to start and move forward from. I've got a lot of projects coming up. I've got a huge amount of content coming up. I've got some canoes I need to build for clients. I've got some shows I need to get ready for, like St George's fairs and stuff like that. If that goes ahead, so lots on, lots coming up, and it's going to be pretty awesome. I hope you've enjoyed the video, right? Please let me know below what you think. I'm really pleased with it. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm really pleased with it. This is a long time coming. It looks a lot better. It's so much nicer to come in here every day. We just need to get all this rubbish sorted and out and squared away, and then it's going to be awesome. All right? You'll have a great day. Take it easy. You let me know. All right? Check this out, look. Springtime is just around the corner. It's like after 5, it's not dark yet. This is going to be amazing. I am so excited for the warmer weather, I cannot wait. Hey, it's going to be awesome.